It's Boxing King Media in association with Box Raw. Pleased to be joined by Mansfield's own, Nottinghamshire's own, Nico Lievers. How are you, mate?
I'm good, thank you. Good to see you here.
Good stuff. I was there for your debut. You brought a hell of a crowd down. It was shouting your name. It was lively. What's it like reflecting back now? Now you're on another big card for Matchroom over in Sheffield.
Yeah, you know, it was the ideal debut you could have had, really. You know, to be fighting in your home city, and like I said, with so many people coming out to support me, it really made it special. And you know, to be on such a great card as well, you can look back on it with a lot of fond memories.
I mean, there's a lot of promise and a lot of talk about you when you're in the amateurs, coming up as well from the people that I know. But in regards to yourself, how do you balance the hype between, you know, delivering as well? Is it an easy thing to do?
I just block it out, to be honest. I think I don't really take note of what people say outside, because I've got tunnel vision with what I want to do and where I want to be. So as long as I know I'm walking towards my goal and I'm not, I don't worry about what other people are saying. Because I think sometimes you can take it and, you know, blow hot smoke up your bum, to speak. And I think you just got to stay grounded and keep working.
Are you signed with Let's Go Management as well?
Yeah.
Leeds. And how's it like working with Big Lee?
Bang on, you know, gets me the opportunities, gets me the big shows. You can't ask more from a manager.
Good stuff. How do you see the main event going down? So Dalton Smith, Sam Maxwell, big night for both, isn't it? I mean, the records are similar-ish. Obviously, Dalton Smith's undefeated.
Yeah, I think it's a cracking matchup. I think obviously I'm always going to be a bit biased because Dalton's my mate and I box with him, but I genuinely think Dalton does him later on. I think it'll be a cagey first three opening rounds is to work each other out, but you've got to remember they're both high-level operators, so one split second and one time shot and they could both put each other down. But I think Dalton will get to him in the later rounds and get him out.
I mean, you're working with Eddie Hearn. He's a you know, your promoter from day one. Everyone knows him here in the UK. What do you make of this sort of thing with the other promoters talking smack about him? What's your take on it? Do you think it's childish?
The competitors, aren't they? They're always going to try and get one up on each other, and if you're going to do that by trying to talk bad about each other, that's what they'll do. But you've got to remember it's a business where there can only be one top dog, so they're always going to try and drag each other down whilst they come up. But it's just all words, isn't it? I don't think Eddie cares, and I don't think anyone else would care if they had it about them as well.
Yeah, it's an interesting business, isn't it? Because it gets quite caged. I mean, from a fighter's perspective, you guys have to be geared up to talk like this, and promoters are doing this as well now, aren't they?
Yeah, it's like I said, it's just part of the business, really, isn't it? And I think it's just words. Anyone who takes it to heart is probably not in it for the right reason. I think you just got to let it go off your head and crack on with it.
Absolutely. Nico, all the best, mate, from Boxing King Media in association with Box Raw. Any message for the fans?
Thank you very much for your support. You know, it's been unbelievable the amount of tickets people have bought, and you know, it's hard times and people are still spending money to come out and watch me wherever I'm boxing. So thank you very much.
Brilliant. Cheers, mate, and all the best. Cheers.
Cheers.